She didn't step into fame by accident. There was always an intensity in her presence, a sharp intelligence paired with emotional honesty that made audiences feel seen. Hazal Kaya didn't just grow up on screen. She matured with her audience, shaping one of the most influential careers in modern Turkish television. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you love detailed journeys, real career growth, and the stories behind iconic stars, make sure to subscribe and stay with us. Hazal Kaya was born on October 1, 1990, in Istanbul, Turkey. Raised in an artistic and intellectually open environment, she developed a love for storytelling early on. Long before becoming a household name, she trained seriously, studying theater and refining her craft with a discipline uncommon for her age. Her breakthrough came in 2008 with Ask I'm Memnu, where her portrayal of Nihal Zayagil left a lasting impact. Despite being one of the youngest cast members, Hazal delivered emotional depth that resonated deeply with viewers and critics alike. The role didn't just introduce her to the public, it established her as a serious actress from the very beginning. Rather than being boxed into one image, Hazal made bold choices. In Adini Feraha Koydum, she embodied vulnerability, ambition, and internal conflict, creating one of the most talked-about characters of the decade. The series became a cultural phenomenon and pushed her popularity far beyond Turkey's borders. As her career progressed, Hazal consciously shifted toward layered and unconventional roles. From the psychological complexity of Bizim Haikai to the surreal narrative of Para Paulista, Gace Urisi, she proved her willingness to experiment and evolve. Each project reflected growth, not only in performance, but in perspective. Hazal's strength lies in emotional authenticity. She doesn't perform emotions, she inhabits them. This ability has earned her numerous awards and consistent critical praise, positioning her as one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Off-screen, Hazal Kaya represents balance rather than spectacle. She maintains a thoughtful public image, often speaking about creativity, mental well-being, and individuality. Her lifestyle reflects maturity and intention, valuing privacy while remaining connected with her audience. Her influence extends beyond acting. With a massive global fan base and strong digital presence, Hazal has become a symbol of modern Turkish artistry, intelligent, expressive, and fearless in self-definition. Her net worth and professional stability are the result of long-term consistency, selective projects, and trusted brand collaborations. What truly defines Hazal Kaya is endurance. She has grown with time, embraced change, and refused to stagnate. From a teenage prodigy to a fully realized artist, her journey is one of conscious evolution. As of 2026, Hazal Kaya stands not just as a star, but as a storyteller who continues to shape the emotional language of Turkish television. That's it for today's feature. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more powerful celebrity stories. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a quiet intensity about her, a mix of sensitivity, strength, and screen presence that naturally draws attention. İlayda Alişan didn't rush into the spotlight. She stepped into it with purpose, gradually shaping one of the most promising acting journeys of her generation in Turkish television. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. İlayda Alişan was born on February 26, 1996, in Istanbul, Turkey. From an early age, she showed a strong curiosity for storytelling and performance. Unlike overnight sensations, her path was built through steady effort, auditions, and smaller roles that taught her patience and emotional control long before major recognition arrived. Her acting career began with minor appearances in television projects, but her first noticeable breakthrough came with roles in series like Kükür and Sampion, where she proved she could hold her ground alongside experienced casts. These performances revealed her ability to convey vulnerability and inner conflict with subtlety, a quality that quickly set her apart. The defining turning point in her career arrived with Masumiyet, where her portrayal of Ella Yüksel left a deep impact on audiences. The role demanded emotional intensity, psychological depth, and resilience, and İlayda delivered with a maturity far beyond her years. The performance earned critical praise and firmly established her as a serious dramatic actress. Rather than staying confined to one tone, İlayda continued expanding her range. She reached wider audiences with Seversin, embracing romantic comedy while maintaining emotional realism. Later, her role in Ateş Kuşları showcased a darker, more grounded performance, reflecting her willingness to take on socially driven and emotionally demanding narratives. İlayda's career choices reveal a clear strategy. She prioritizes character depth over trend chasing, selecting scripts that challenge her emotionally instead of repeating safe formulas. This balance between mainstream visibility and meaningful storytelling has allowed her career to evolve steadily rather than burn quickly. Off-screen, her public image remains composed and authentic. She avoids excessive exposure, choosing to let her work speak louder than headlines. Her presence at brand campaigns and fashion events reflects elegance rather than extravagance, aligning with her calm and focused personality. Her lifestyle mirrors this discipline. İlayda values balance, personal growth, and mental clarity. She maintains a low profile, invests time in self-development, and approaches her career with long-term vision rather than short-lived attention. With a growing international audience through digital platforms and streaming services, her influence continues to expand beyond Turkish television. Her estimated net worth reflects consistent work in television, advertising collaborations, and brand partnerships, built gradually through credibility and trust. What truly distinguishes İlayda Alişan is her emotional intelligence on screen. She brings restraint, realism, and depth to her characters, allowing audiences to connect without exaggeration. This grounded approach has become her signature and a key reason for her rising respect within the industry. As of 2026, İlayda Alişan stands as one of the most compelling actresses of her generation, not defined by hype, but by growth, discipline, and artistic intention. Her journey reflects patience over speed and substance over spectacle. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.